Hello, boys and girls. Undertaker Freak 1127 here, and I am here to present to you some of the most stupid, overused, platitudinous arguments here on YouTube. Now, you have all seen many of these, more specifically on Ray William Johnson hate videos, but I just thought I'd present you with some because maybe you've missed a few of these, and I'd like to give my own take on a lot of these arguments because, well, I take great pleasure in going back to my original Ray William Johnson Sucks videos and looking at all the ridiculously overused platitudinous comments that people still continue to put out there and act as if they have a real argument. The goal of this, ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. If any of you out there have used one of these arguments in the past, well, now you have absolutely no reason to think you have a real argument because I'm about to bust your logic wide open. So let's begin, shall we? Okay, so we're going to begin with the obvious here, and I know many of you have heard my take on this particular argument, but for those of you who are not keeping score, for those of you who may still be using this argument out there, listen carefully. The "you're just jealous" argument. You're just jealous of them because they're more popular than you. They have more subscribers, more fans. This is the true mark of an unoriginal idiot. The jealousy argument. Now, apparently, this is what I understand from people, this is what I gather. Someone is jealous of something or someone they insult because they're more popular, more famous, etc., on and on. Like I said, I've said this before and I will say it again in hopes some mental defective that uses this argument is listening. If I am jealous of something for insulting it because it's more popular than me, has more subscribers, yada yada, take that same logic and apply it to anything that you personally hate or can't stand. Well, is it more popular and successful than you? Congratulations, ass clown, you're jealous too. Let's have a party. Hey, we can invite all of your exes and their new lovers too while we're at it. He's a ginger! Ah! Gingers have no souls. I have seen this one over and over and over. Now, I dyed my hair a shade of red last month, and while it hardly really comes out on camera, it really doesn't matter to the average idiot because I was apparently a ginger even when I had blonde hair. Somehow my hair was red. But suppose somebody making a video truly does have red hair. Well, their detractors may leave a comment such as the piece of garbage that you see here. Now, I know, South Park made this famous, and it seems to carry on through the dim-witted hate comments of dim-witted dipshits across the world, and I just can't understand why this comment still continues to be as popular as it is. I mean, shit. Okay. I don't even believe in souls. I'm just going to throw that out there. I personally do not believe in the concept of having a soul in the first place, so I know I shouldn't really care about this, but it just seems to me that something more intellectually stimulating could have surfaced by now as it pertains to people with red hair, you know, like gingers have no gallbladders. Oh well. You live in your mom's basement. Get out of your mom's basement. Move out of your mom's basement. Out of the many, many houses I've inhabited in my transient life, only 3 of these houses have had basements out of a possible, I've counted, 21. Many of these were apartments, as you can well imagine. Others just lacked a basement. And the houses that I did live in that did have basements were either filled with rats and raw sewage or they were reserved for human experimentation. And that would make it very, very hard for making videos. More on that later. Or not, I'll just forget about it. I never mentioned that at all. However, back to my point. This really is nothing more than just another knee-jerk platitude used by comatose Nimrods. However, I do often wonder this. So these people think that they're being funny and serious. Do these people realize that just maybe the people that they're commenting against, could live in their grandmother's basement? Their mother's attic, perhaps? How about their stepfather's sex dungeon, just for shits and giggles? That's still technically a basement, but you do get my point. Also, additionally, I really do get a great laugh when somebody has a visible window in the background and the person commenting still suggests that they vacate their mother's basement. It's just really classic and really proves the idiocy of people who use this stupid, overdone argument. Well, you're probably just a virgin. You've probably never had sex. You're just a virgin. Yeah, probably, but then again, I could probably be a savior sent from another dimension to save your ass from an impending apocalypse. You better change that attitude, cretin. The ginger comments are funny enough because you can see the long hair. And when I say funny, I mean in a very depressive manner, not funny like, oh, that's original. Huh? But a comment based on something you couldn't possibly know, such as someone that you've never met, their sexual experience. Hey, dipshit. Darwin is holding on line too, and he has a present for you. Actually, it would be a present for all of us, you miserable simians. Ah, you're gay. Want to find out, sailor? Bend over. Well, I mean, hey, according to the same idiot that would use this argument, I'm a virgin, so hey, I'm also very, very sexually deprived and ready to open up the floodgates of the Brown River. You really want to find out? You really want to find out, do ya? Huh? No, you don't. Use something more original, idiot. This one is typically said to people of the male variety who happen to have long hair. Get a haircut. What has my long hair done to harm anyone? I mean, yeah, sure, I poked a guy's eye out at a concert while I was headbanging once, but that's only because I hadn't bathed in a month and it was becoming, all hardened with filth and oil. That's the only time, though. That's it. What has it ever done to you? I could tell you what it does to the ladies, but you may just get jealous and question your own existence. And you'll probably be asking me what all of those sexual terms mean, and I haven't the time for such nonsense. Oh, I just used a jealousy argument. Well then, carrying on. You have no life or nothing better to do with your time. Well, this is a real doozy here. I mean, guys, I think they might actually have me here. But, all the time that I spent doing their mom, I'm surprised I can even make a video. Oh, chances are the same idiots that use this logic would probably laugh at that joke. Well, in between cleaning the apartment, looking at colleges, practicing drums 2 hours a day, going to work, and studying meteorology, I'd choose to have no life for about 20 minutes and make a video. And hey, a lot of you may be able to relate with this. All of that porn just does not watch itself. Yeah, there's that. Well, if he sucks so bad, why is he so popular, huh? Why is he more popular than you? Lars Ulrich is one of the most mediocre drummers to ever exist, excluding his talented days in the 80s, and he continues to be successful and popular to this day. Point is, he is still popular for a reason, and everybody has their reasons for liking him. What imbeciles who post this comment fail to realize is that my opinion is subjective, not objective. I can say that person A sucks, but that's my opinion, not fact. Let's just take RWJ, Ray William Johnson, for an example. That's where most of my hate comments come from. Some people like him because he's funny. Some people like him for his hair. Some people like him for his shoulders. Some people like him for his charming wit and personality. The common denominator here is that all of these reasons are reasons why people like him, thus adding to his popularity as a collective. I just happen to have my reasons for why I think he is a no-good, talentless scrotum. Get it? Opinions, people. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to suck up too much of your precious time here, because I'm sure there are many, many more of these, but we're just going to end with this one. Like you could do any better? In some situations, someone could do much better than the person they bash who was more popular. They just never got the right breaks, didn't come in at the right time, etc., what have you. It's like when someone says, for example, LeBron James. Someone says LeBron James sucks, and the person standing next to him has on a LeBron James jersey, and he says, oh, you could do better than him? Well, maybe the guy derogating LeBron is, let's say, 5'3", 400 pounds, and has very blackened lungs from years of smoking, but what if this guy is a good judge? What if he knows a lot about basketball? What if he has good judgment like a basketball coach? What if he knows a whole lot about the game of basketball and what it takes to be a good basketball player? What if he has, oh my God, an opinion? Again, morons using this argument. It's not about who can do better, it's about having an opinion. Stop stating the obvious just to sound like you have a real argument. Like with all of the rest of these mindless arguments that I've listed, you don't have an argument. You have platitudes. And you have no logical standing now, thanks to me and countless other people who have discovered the wonders of logic to bust your idiocy. If any of you have any of these other arguments, I'm sure there's tons of them out there that you think are worth posting. Go ahead and post them in a comment. I'm sure there are tons of them out there, and I know I've missed a lot. These arguments now you cannot use anymore because I have taken the time and the liberty to bust your arguments and your logic completely wide open. Unless you want to keep looking like an illogical douche, which for the average Ray William Johnson and Shane Dawson, Shay Carl fan, those kinds of people, well, it doesn't really matter much to them, does it? And no, I'm not trying to sound self-righteous because I've busted up your logic. Other people have done this before, I'm sure. But that's where you guys come in as well. You can go ahead and post the comments that you have seen. You can also post your own opinions on them. Isn't the internet great? God bless social networking. Have a good day, folks.